instance, some of the self-inflicted penalties on offense, those types of things we got to get cleaned up. So, from that standpoint, I just look at those little things. Did we protect the ball, well, which we did. How did we tackle on defense? Did we catch the ball well? What was our protection like? I just look at all the little things because there's no way to win as the head coach. It's just a question of just watching, guys, getting great matchups. So there's a lot of good challenges in there to look at and evaluate on the film here in the next couple hours, and then we'll go from there.
How did you score it, and did anybody?
I don't know. I mean, it's the same scoring we're going to use for the spring game, so I wish I knew, but it was just it's a point system that we use for the spring game. I don't know who ended up winning, but we'll evaluate it here off the film.
For the spring game, can you let us know how that's scored? Like pass out a sheet or something?
Yeah.
We'd like to know.
Brad said, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll add that to my checklist.
Right.
Brad said the defense was swarming around like a hive. I mean, what's just your initial take?
I think they're playing hard. I think they're playing hard. I think, again, there's a lot of little things that we got to do better. Had a pass interference that we got to get rid of those penalties. The penalties cost us on both sides of the ball last year. We got to get that fixed. A couple of times we lost force. A lot of things to learn from, no question about it. But I thought they came out with a purpose. I thought they came out with a good focus, good energy. Since they got in the building, since they went to breakfast this morning, they had good energy. So I think they played hard. I really do, and that was good. I'm grateful that we're healthy, and we'll go from here.
Al Malik seemed to have a good scrimmage.
Yeah.
Talk about him a little bit.
I just think coach is using him differently than he uses Brad, and I think he's allowing Malik to play in his comfort zone. I think that's smart on James's part, and so he's got a little different package, and obviously he's getting more comfortable. He's had a good 3 or 4 days now. He's had a good 3 or 4 days, which is great.
The transition for him, baseball to football, you just continually. Is there anything else he needs to do better, or are you just impressed with how he's handling that transition?
He's such a great kid. I think he's being really responsible. He's communicating. Both staffs are working together so we don't overwork him. And obviously I think he's gonna be really good in both. So we just gotta continue to support each other and put him first. And I think he's done a great job of when he's in football, flipping that switch. And I thought he did a lot of good things today. He really did.
Anything you can say about Braxton? I know he had a great catch.
Yeah, we got the wind knocked out of him. Whether or not it turned into something with his ribs to be careful with, that's it. We're just being real cautious right now. And even you guys that watched the scrimmage, I blew a couple of drives dead just because the play count was getting high. So I think we just we got to be careful this time of year. And again, we're very, very grateful that we came out of it good.
And Grace, it looked like he was working with the shoulder.
Yeah, everybody else. So. Again, we got a little tired, we got a little sneaky hot, and there was some long drives, and I started to see a little bit of that, and I called it at that point. But I think we learned a lot about ourselves and got ourselves on film, and we'll see where we go from here.
Good play to finish off with the Waters touchdown. What did you see out of the receiver core today?
Well, again, I think our corners are really doing a good job challenging them. So it's really, it's been a great competition all spring, and I think they made some nice plays. A couple other ones we connected that we're going to come back because of a penalty, and there's a couple in there that we just got to get a little bit more precise. But again, I think as a group, I think when we can get the ball out to Rashawn and he can get us a first down on a one-on-one, I think that's going to be good for us. So same thing on a couple of little screens out there where we made something with the ball. It doesn't need to be a 15 or 16 yard throw. It's a minus 2 yard throw that gets us 14, or in Rashawn's case, it's a line of scrimmage throw that gets us a first down.
It looks like there was only one turnover, I believe, today.
Yeah.
Maybe Dobard.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
Rozier or Elder had a pick on Rozier too.
Ah, okay.
So I think two.
Yep. I think that was in the 7-on-7 part. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, if we did come out of it with two, again, we're talking about 2 units and a lot of plays, so that's a good ratio. So that will be good. So we got, if we made progress there, that's great. We got to take care of some of the penalties.
What can you say about the offensive line? Looks like you had 1 unit pretty much running together, 2 unit pretty much running together.
Yeah, we rotated some guys in though. We rotated guys in. For instance,
Danny was on the second.
Yeah. So so Gall after 2 series went to center. and then Wells came in at left guard, and Casey, I know, played right tackle and left tackle today. Danny Isidore played right guard and right tackle. So I thought we had a good rotation. Joe Brown played some at right guard with the one, so I think it was a good rotation. And we're not ready to settle in, but I thought there was good effort, and those guys want to please, man. They want to work, and that's going to be good for us.
Anything else?
All good.
Guys, enjoy your weekend, all right?
You
You too.